update my my word count. I'm also going to look at a couple other authors that I'm buddies with. We're going to look at their word counts. I got their permission before I did this, and we're going to look at a couple of their Amazon pages to see some of the books that they've written that I need to read, and some that I have read that I really enjoy very much. So we're now on the NaNoWriMo site. I did 3.1 yesterday. I've done NaNoWriMo in the past, but it was on my phone and the site looked different, so I don't think I have the same account anymore. So it didn't track my previous goals and things like that. At the same time, I've done NaNoWriMo where I haven't used the site at all. Part of that was my own neuroses when it comes to word counts, but some of it was just being a curmudgeon too, I think. So I'm working on that now. So 3.1.3.1 was yesterday. Now it says that I updated twice yesterday, so I think maybe I clicked a button more than once and got credit for 2 updates when I really didn't. I only updated 1 time. So I did not earn that badge that they gave me there. Just want to be clear. I don't want to steal any valor. Okay, so I'm going to do the total words. So that is 5554. I guess we pick how happy we are, and I'm extremely happy. Why wouldn't I be? Update progress, and now we're at 5554. I got a 2-day streak going. All right, they took away the update twice in a day, so I'm square on that. Let's take a look at a couple of my buddies. So you'll get to look at just me for a moment while I find my buddies. Not all of them have given me permission to talk about them, so I don't want to show everybody on my buddy list. Let's see how Armand Rosamilia is doing. I don't know if he's updated yet today. We talked about him yesterday. He's still at 4,092. So he hasn't updated for today. I'm sure he's going to write more. That's where he was at the end of yesterday. So he's well ahead of me there. I imagine he's going to pass me again today. And that is a well-deserved accolade on his part. All right, so let's see what J.C. Walsh is doing. All right, J.C. Walsh is the author of Death Highway Book 1. He's fairly new to writing. He's doing a lot of work with it. Death Highway, the first book, is really great. It's a beautifully written first novel. So if you're looking for something, look for Death Highway by J.C. Walsh. He leans into cosmic horror a bit, but then kind of has sort of his own style to it. He's pretty well read. I actually didn't know him very well before we shared a room at the at one of the conventions. My brain is blanking on me here, and kind of got to talk to him about writing and things like that. He's very excited, very enthusiastic. This is yesterday's goal, so he basically made the 1667 or whatever. That's the daily count to get to 50,000 in 30 days. So we don't have today's writing in there yet. He tends to write on his lunch break, and he writes after work and things like that. So getting pretty motivated. I'm excited to see the next book in that little series he has going. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 books or 3 books or more, but I really enjoyed the first one. It was an impressive first novel. All right, let's take a look at another sort of newcomer to writing, Alex from Iowa. He is a good friend of the show, The Mando Method. Armand Rosamilia and Chuck Buda run that podcast that helps writers, and so he's close in that circle of people. All right, Alex has done a number of short stories up to this point and has been in a few anthologies. I believe he is. I believe he's doing a novel. I'm not sure if this was a collection or not originally, but he's doing a novel of 50,000 words, Iowa Creature Feature, horror supernatural. I'm telling you, just based on that title, I'm interested in seeing what he comes up with. I think this may be yesterday's numbers. I'm not sure if he's updated today, but 2557 is really good for a first day. And well, he's updated 2 days in a row, so maybe this is the first update today. He updated more than once yesterday. I do know that. He tends to write in bursts. There's The Mando Method, the name comes from Armand Rosamilia, who basically, his method, I believe, is 15-minute sprints and then 45 minutes of other things he needs to work on, and doing 15 minutes each hour that he's doing in the writing day. So kind of give his mind a break. Armando Rosamilia writes pretty fast, so he gets a lot of words done in that 15 minutes and then sort of recharges in between. I've seen Alex do bursts where he gets between 300 and 400 words. He'll post on Twitter. A lot of the guys that do the Mando Method have a hashtag on Twitter, Mando Method, Mando Method. They also go by Mando Mafia sometimes too, I believe. But on Sundays in particular, here in NaNoWriMo, they're doing it all month. But on Sundays in particular, they'll post word counts and that kind of thing. And Alex, very often, each of his Mando Method sprints will get him between 300 and 400 words, and so he'll add those up as he goes along. So doing a good job so far. We're trying to encourage each other as we go along. Yesterday, I have a video on my YouTube channel yesterday where I talked about Jessica McHugh, Armand Rosamilia, and Tim Meyer. Today, let me take a look at John Quick. John Quick is not new to writing. He's been doing this a little while, and he is notorious for writing a lot and quickly. So let's take a look at his area. He's doing a horror supernatural novel called Homecoming, and he's 6,503 words. He's already updated for today. I don't think he's done for the day, though, so I imagine he's probably going to get some more writing in. Let's take a peek at his Amazon page. Savage Mountain I have read. I was trying to think that I hadn't read very much of his work, but I have read Savage Mountain, and it's very good. Very much a sort of 70s out in the woods crime and crime fighters kind of ending up in a conflict out in the wilderness type thing. There's a lot more to that story than that, but that's kind of my best quick pitch on that book. I've read a lot of his short fiction, so he has a number of things like that. He is a consistently good writer, so I'm confident in picking up one of his books. I like some of the anthologies he's in and short story collections because, like I said, I've enjoyed the short stories I've read from him. I enjoyed Savage Mountain, and I should check out some of these others while I'm at it. Going back to Nano, I would also like to look at Chuck Buda today. He has a number of books that I enjoy very much. So let's look at his author page here on Nano. I believe this was his update yesterday. He updated more than once yesterday. He hasn't updated today. So this is what he accomplished yesterday, 2,388. He and some of the other guys did a midnight writing run. So we did sort of a kickoff type thing that was live streamed on Facebook. And a few people participated in that. And then a lot of them started writing at midnight. I did not. I should have gone to bed because I end up staying up watching TV and stuff. But I didn't end up writing that night. I wrote later yesterday. And, of course, I'm doing these videos each time I write for NaNoWriMo. So this was his accomplishment yesterday. So got off to a good start. Chuck Buda has expressed that he doesn't particularly like the NaNoWriMo process. He doesn't like being teased about it. I know that. So a lot of the guys will go back and forth, kind of teasing each other about who's ahead and who's not. He doesn't respond well to that, I don't think. But then also with work and some other things going on, sometimes he gets caught falling behind and then doesn't, sort of feels like he failed even though he got some writing done. Corral of Blood is going to be the next book in his Son of Earp series, which is sort of a supernatural Western thing. And I really like those books. They are extremely good. Looking at his site, Caged is a zombie series set inside a prison, and he's finishing up the last few of those books. Pay Up and Die is part of the Debt Collector series. So that Debt Collector series, kind of a guy caught in a bad situation, trying to take care of his family, ends up working for some folks involved in crime. Summoner of Souls, I believe, is the first book in the Sons of Earp series. I don't remember which titles go where. Desert Fangs is the latest, and it looks like Corral of Blood is the one he's working on now. Sort of supernatural meets the Wild West, and I really love those books. I think they're some of his best work. He's done some collaborative work with Armand Rosamilia that is good. He's been in several anthologies, so doing very well with himself there. So it looks like my friends are doing a good job of keeping up with NaNoWriMo, and really proud of all of them, and want to keep encouraging them. I think one of the problems with Nano sometimes is that we focus on the stuff that discourages us, so falling behind, maybe not getting to 50,000 words, maybe having a bad day of writing. And what it's really meant to do is encourage. So if we can kind of push each other to keep writing, keep up, keep at it, even if you fall behind, I think it can develop a habit. And if you handle it right, you don't burn out as well.